the root of the chains against.
Yeah, I think something that's very interesting about the Team World Draft is yeah,
it's the Australian way.
Exactly. So,
or if it's Toby, just add an R to every word.
True. Or true, I guess.
True. Nice body block. S4 comes in, allows Fly to shackle up Saxa. Nice Stalker. Feels thick of pain from Resolution. First blood goes the way.
Try to go for the 4-rune dream. No kill, poking in with that bear. But from behind, might be a return kill here for Radiant. But
slowed down by the charm. Got this Curse of the Avernus and no tail. What's he got? Tangos, no Fairy Fire, no Salve. It looks like he's going to die here. One more click from SVG, and they do indeed. Not only that, Chains, he rotated on, and now they've got a Dark Troll. Likely the best creep here, honestly, to start things off so they can get the shackles lined up. Resolution gets the hits in. And Ana, he's going to die under his tower. 3 heroes camping mid. Never feel more commonly do in the safe lane against an enemy off lane, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
If they drag or pull the wave, bit of equilibrium disparity. Now, that's the Ember Spirit as Jirax, nice TP out of the void, but the Pebble from the Golem comes in, the steal of the Satyr, and Jirax is dead inside this Radiant jungle. Thor is having a pretty nice time bottom lane, right? Level 3 already. Pretty good.
Yeah, looks like the lane is going very evenly, so I do think... Oh,
is that a 1 kill turning into 2? Resolution, a couple more hits here. Get stacks up, but it's going to be the Satyr. Into the game and really prove my worth. Or it can just mentally crush you and you're like, they've ruined me. They've actually just ruined my game. 4F top. Down here by the bear. Fly ready with the shackles, and no mana for a shield means that 4F with a Savage Roar there is dead. The rotation from SVG not going to pay off as Jirax chases him back out of the lane as well. As bottom lane, they do get a kill on F. Already with a null. Second one should be coming out. Courier, which it is. He triple wards around mid lane. They're thinking, okay, Ana, we'll give you a better time now. One of them does finally disappear. Still, double observer wards on the mid lane.
Yeah, the rough thing is though that like they're putting a lot of emphasis on Ember Spirit, but no matter what they do, like it's always going to be an Ember against one. It's pretty rough there.
S4's looking for a solo kill. Doppelganger gets Kaiser away. Saxa is there again with his tripling. Away with the orb, the double nulls allowing him to be enough to withstand all of that damage.
Yeah.
And mid lane, like you were saying, they come back in again. Not with the Chen just yet. Well, Jirax is wandering over. He's making his way there. There's tier 1 middle lane in a lot of trouble. The Searing Chains from Ana. Oh, he has overstepped massively as Resolution. You forget that you can TP with it, honestly.
Yeah.
Not play enough of the hero. Ana forced away. Level 5 still. Oh, he's so close to level 6. That's what he was trying to get up a top lane, but No Tail knows this. Diving in, and Jirax helping out a touch. OG back at least a little bit. S4 still continues to defend his tower with SVG here having a status to go forward. They will start the fight on OG's side. Snap of the coil, and they know which one's real. Kaiser is being caught and killed with the rotation from Resolution. Not only killing the PL, but getting that to anyone else, but SVG has run the other way until he walks into Fly. The vision he's given by God knows what. The Monkey King potentially gets the shackle up onto the high ground after the heck. Rezo could think about turning and fighting. Throws it in onto Ana. Have any teammates nearby? It's just, it feels like a masterclass. The way they're playing, I so rarely look at the lone druid. And the reason is because they're doing this on purpose. They're making action happen bot lane, mid lane.
So this is Team World saying no, you know, they want to set a stop to this push. Seems like OG's aware, Fly's already backed off.
The Ether Shock in, Shackles onto the Centaur to stop the chain stun. Oh, he's done it as well. Monkey, he's going to make a retreat here. Needs the Boundless Strike to hold them back. And the Hand of God comes through, but they do get the kill with a 4-man gank squad. Another gold or so saved up. Kaiser, two deaths in quick succession already, and this is going to be the 3rd one. OG's turn to come in on force.
Smoke from OG here.
Fury Rezo. Roshan is a possibility here with the medallion. They'd love a pick first, and with a Boundless Strike chained beautifully. OG just get every team behind you, going for these desperation trades, while your opponents, if they've got the pushing power, go for not one but two towers at the same time. Maybe Notail, though, has overplayed his hand a touch. He's getting ganked and roamed in on here. Pops the Savage Roar, but with no TP available, he will likely fall, just buying time for the rest of his team to maneuver across the map and maybe make an opening elsewhere.
Enough to where they require a lot of spell usage, as Soxa might be caught.
Serpent Wards and Shackles. Nice little Searing Chains play there. Oh, but S4 in with the coil and the Waning Rift. They take down the Ember. 30 seconds until he returns. He has a buyback, but they're going to lose 3. Abaddon falls in the midst of it all, and SVG is going to have to pull his team out of the grave here and try and defend this, but the tier 3 is already gone. Alpha Wolf helping out with the damage output here from OG as they chase forward, looking for Kaiser. The Savage Roar barely mistimed. Great doppelganger there from the PL, but it's Resolution up at the front, zoning out with a big Boundless Strike across the front of 2 of them. Saxa will barely escape with 3 stacks of the Jingo up, but this a Rax secured 20 minutes from OG, and I don't...
Yeah, they understand that, you know, they're so much stronger than their opponents right now. There's like this huge disconnect in timing for the Radiant heroes, and OG's not afraid to push it. They're just going straight into the base. And
the chain stuns. Ember's forced to buy back. That's another tier 3. OG might think now about backing up, but they still have Aegis on Monkey King. Where is Rezo? He's jumping over trees. He's into the enemy base. The Savage Roar there. The deny on the bear. Resolution's like, no, you're not even having that. We'll take every inch out of this game for you, Team World, as Kaiser nearly gets Waning Rifted, but again, a good doppelganger. The trouble is, he just cannot stick onto a target. They're lifting up their racks. We will now start to think about the retreat, falling back, bringing the creeps away from danger there as the Chen get back to safety, but in comes S4 again with a nice Hex into a Boundless Strike. They'll take down the Phantom Lantern and they'll turn this into more, converting kills into more kills, printing money for themselves. Resolution, still with the Aegis, really not anything to fear for him. Team World, this really is desperation. You can feel their fingers starting to bleed as they're spamming every spell they can.
Team World, any opportunities to build up in the end, spend a lot of gold on buybacks here. There's just no reason to let them breathe.
No! What?
Flax of God.
Dude, he's here and the courier's here. He just did a 250 range attack with Nightstorm. Hello?
He has Monkey King's bar.
Ah, very true, very true. Jirax, we missed that dance. Oh well.
Our gold and the Rax gold, it's really, really stacking up. Their heroes are all like absurdly big at this time in the game. Good for him.
Yeah. Remnant in, Hex immediately, and Fly is being right-clicked by SVG with the shots of the Serpent Water there to trap him in. Ana, Beard uprooted now as well, and the Ember can't run, cannot hide. Notail secures a double kill. Forced to retreat, but I think Resolution, oh no, he had his number, but he lost it and forgot it, didn't want to return the call. Kaiser will back up. Not really sidestepping the Boundless Strike, but he gets away from it regardless. But this is the S4 Dream Coil special. Snaps onto the PL. Big placement as well as he jumps forward. One more punch and Rezo will get another. GG is going to be coming. Saxa calls it. Game 1 to OG. 8-24, but that seemed like a walk in the park for them.
Yeah, Notail was standing still and just 360ing in place as his bear was killing the Rax. And I think that kind of summarizes how they... the game, like during his laning phase, like he outputs a lot of damage.
But here it's like 53 and a third or something.
I'm not exactly sure on what the dire timing is. I mainly look at like...
Does mean that S4 continues very strong early laning stage. 8 and 9 so far as mid lane Kaiser gone on, but they have the 2 supports behind them as Notail saved by the 2-man rolling boulder and smash in onto Kaiser with the Ether Shock there. Well, at least Notail will die and SVG Cog push back onto Fly, but Jirax isn't done. He's got a Notail. It's a half HP Viper that could potentially die very quickly. The Splinter Blast forward. Notail now in trouble. Clockwork will swing in, but the Shackles try and slow him down. Cancelled by the Battery Assault, and he gets the double trap inside the Cogs. Team World come out swinging. They get the Clockwork kill, but that's a nice Well, bonus there for the Broodmother to get the second 3-1 onto Fly.
Big kills coming their way. They're managing to get these pickoffs. If you have a rough lane, as soon as you get some, go to the jungle, farming up. So them managing to like kind of like bring this Brood back into the game.
Super. Facing Fly with the No-Tail, trying to keep the Spiderlings at bay for a little while. Waiting in the wings here with this one observer ward giving it, a bit of vision.
Middle
lane, more importantly in the jungle area, as Ana does die. Top lane to the road.
Like these heroes like Broodmother and, Basic Prophet, like heroes that just don't care how strong you're on lane. They just have these tools that allow you to do just what Kaiser's doing.
His top tower is under attack.
This is honestly like, it looks a bit like the reverse now. Team World applying the pressure to OG.
Cold Embrace, keeping SVG up and running, allowing the battery assault to come in. Look at Forev, he's run all the way from bottom lane in towards mid. Or does not have Black Hole, and Forev out of mana right now for Ravage, but he's got the one charges to pop if he needs it. The trouble is, he is all alone here. Broodmother not able to get back into the battle. SVG super low, so Forev falls. Team World, oh god, they're so deep. SVG is dead to rights. Trapped inside the cogs himself as Resolution will clear up at least one of them for a bit of free money. Kaiser doesn't have a great way of escaping here though. He's got one web to go across the east, he'll drop down south below the ramp, but dying there to S4 as we have going for Helm of the Dominator rush, it looks like there for No-Tail. Scan. On top of the Viper, and with SVG's rocket, they'll cancel his TP. No-Tail very close to escaping there, if only he'd gone maybe a second earlier, but great play out from Team World, expending the Ravage maybe unnecessarily, but sure, but he's dragging them across the map like it.
He's making so much space. Dodges the Winter Rival. Yeah, nah, clock, rocket too.
Up with a level 3 Malefice, no points in the Midnight Pulse just yet, but the Entangling Claws will arrive, and Ana Black Hold up. The Eidolons, you were talking about that damage, and look at them go, dropping Ana lower and lower. Resolution arriving with a Shukuchi forward, the Swarm will do the damage, and a Savage Roar too little too late. Ana not respecting the Eidolon.
Yeah, combining with the Black Hole. Bring him down to about half HP. Lone Druid is one of the pinkier heroes. Just goes to show, as No-Tail's in a bit of...
Oh, he sure is. Kaiser with that medallion, making short work of not just the Viper, but even Fly. Hexes up SVG, but this mid lane quickly becomes...
I feel like one of Viper's problems, we want to get some item that just get...
That's a big play. Jirax in with a 3-man stun start. Magnetized, but S4 Ravage catches 2 on the eastern side as well as Fly cursed up next to No-Tail. Not going to die just yet, but will have to back away. Forev still standing his ground, but look at Resolution go. He's waiting for Saxa, his former teammate, to come out of the Cold Embrace. Chases Forev down, and OG come out of that even without Black Hole. With a nice team fight win. No-Tail surviving, even with the Lone Druid Bear chasing him down. Oh, he's super low. Resolution's in with a triple kill.
Huge fight coming up. That was, my eyes are just...
These dire Ancients. Team World having none of it. They know there's no objective for OG to take up there. They come in onto No-Tail instead with a hook shot and Spiderlings. Very quick and easy kill. I feel Team World, with that scenario, like to do something with this Ravage, but right now they're kind of set back, having to keep these waves shoved. Apart from mid, where Broodmother really has made this her nest and her home, as No-Tail, Jirax is unable to save him, but at the very least he'll get some cross kills here as Broodmother magnetized, chased down by the Rasta, killed off by Jirax. Sata on the tail of SVG, looking for that one blast to end it all. Magnetized, lasting long enough with the urn to kill him off. Jirax held back by that Winter's Curse, but it's not enough from Team World's Resolution. He's in behind. I don't know where he came from, but somehow he's behind Tier 1, taking down Saxa. No chance of escape. Down they go. 3 it off for No-Tail's life.
Yeah, well done by OG. Yeah. No-Tail going in like this allows for Jirax, because it lined up that double turned like dick now. Fly's in a bit of trouble. Forever is going with an ace for him.
Ana's dying, but Jirax and Fly, the two supports, buying time for this to happen. Trying to chase Jirax there, not really a move that to make often. Or the target, trying to bait a curse or a hook shot, just so your S4 Enigma can have a nicer time. Good kick back for Jirax. Previous clockwork out of the way, but Winter's Curse has allowed him to blink out, even with that negative earn on him. Jirax is out with it. God, and they're killing off bottom lane as well. That's trying to see the whole map, what's happening, because bot lane solution like you're looking at now. Keeping this wave up at the tier 3, forcing Team World to come back, and this is where they strike, exploit the weakness, catch Kaiser on his way out. His team have already left him high and dry, so Aegis off, and maybe 2 lives taken here away from the Broodmother. Hexed up, and even the black hole from S4. Screw you, Kaiser. Screw you, Brood Picker. There's a taste of your own medicine as SVG by his shrine, but the mana break out from Resolution with a talent and a diffusal blade. A good boulder smash holds the clock in place, and 4M, no, cancels that team spawn. So quite a lot of time here for OG to play around with the map, kill some time, purge up 4M, slow him down. The little Satyr is keeping the slow going. The kick back from Jirax into the waiting arms of Fly and No Tail. There's the break applied on the 4M. He's looking for the Ravage, and he will connect onto a number of OG heroes with a hookshot landing. Jirax is also caught, and this may have been a bridge too far. No Tail, full retreat. His Nether Toxin not doing enough, even with that spell life steal, to keep him up and running. Down they go, 3 in a row. Team World handed those kills on a silver platter.
Yeah, 20%. They're most likely going to get off.
There is a glyph, but feels pretty bad wasting it here on a tier 3 that's likely dead anyway. The Roshan pit. Trying to scout, but this is getting tight. They roll forward, jump in. Jirax catches, boulder smash. And onto the Broodmother as they follow through the Hex. 4M is ready with a Blink Ravage, though. This Winter's Curse is perfect. Fly caught and killed, and this is OG being shredded by Planet. Absolutely huge fight. Expanding all of their ultis pretty much, but well, Planet Earth. And the high ground. This is a real push.
Yeah. There's 25 seconds, and Broodmother and Boulder, that's plenty of time to down these builds. Jirax is doing what he can to stop them, and it's not going to be enough.
Melee is definitely dead. Jirax just keeps trying, poking and prodding. These little Roshan, 1 minute 30, and big man is up. Way too far forward, No Tail. Caught out, hands down, Ravage up, and Viper down. Jirax shot.
Yeah, I think they don't really mind in return for Ravage. Wow, another big one.
Black hole, capturing 2 in the back, though. Can they do the damage across with the boulder smash? Maybe. Taking out Saxon now, the Brood of BKB, and escape as the roll out from Jirax. Maybe just creating enough space for Resolution to take down 4M, but this is a tanky tide. Little by little, they'll chip away at him, and No Tail looking to arrive and help out as well, and finally the big man falls. As Jirax catch the Kaiser Brood without that BKB. Very, very open to dying, and Jirax seems to know where she's hiding. Silence, but the smash misses, and for Midnight Pulse into the roll, and they found the Brood! All through Jirax's perseverance. OG maneuvering themselves into a position where it looks like try and make it. Found Ana. Pops his BKB in with a swarm play. He's going to move forward and look for the kill. The Malefice holds him in place for long enough to get the damage dealt. Oh, wait a second. Where's 4M? Here he is. Looking for a Ravage, but he's been hexed up and now forced to back away with a threat. Give OG a taste of their own Lone Druid Aghanim's Bear medicine.
Yeah, I mean, oh, the G catches him.
He does. And the rest of the team dogpiling. S4 flat as a pancake now as the big fat tide hunter lands. Miracles are hard.
Yeah, like the real core. And that's just kind of how like Dota developed.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Map anywhere. Now they will as they get up onto high ground. But it looks like Serpent Ward's placed on his melee rack's top lane. Fly coming back to defend bottom. Team World haven't committed tier 3. Still super paranoid about S blinking aggressively into potentially the middle of all their opponents, but they've seen the escape. They've got Jirax in the back end. Nice force staff. Get SVG a little bit of distance as he hook shots, but Hex caught here. The Glimmer will buy some time with the sentry placed as he cogs back onto the Weaver. Pops the drums as the Black Hole does catch on to a big target. We'll watch 4F fall here as Jirax launches a boulder smash across the map. The chase in SVG does. I wonder if they know there's no. Wait. There's no bear out, right? He didn't like resummon himself.
I don't see it anymore.
Oh
no, bottom.
There's a bottom? Okay, never mind. There is one. Nice. 4 in the cogs with SVG. Thinking about popping the cheese, but looks like he was hit by a Spirit Vessel or something. Didn't get the full effect out of it. Spirit Vessel against cheese is honestly one of the most ridiculous things. You get 750 HP instead of he didn't waste his refresher card.
Yeah.
Now.
Pick off here on.
They got it? Sure have. Huge amount of damage. Nullifier and
you don't wanna have bet your game on like Hook managing to connect.
especially if you're the defenders with like your back against the wall, right?
Right.
Because we'll come back to it in a second because the big ravage from 4F starts things off. Sax are nearly dead. The Magnetize reset. His Cold Embrace will keep him alive for now, but the Broodmother solo dies to Resolution, destroys her with the Nullifier and that Bloodthorn as they chase 4F back, hexed up, and taken out with S4's first BKB Black Hole onto Ana. They'll do it again for the Spirit Bear kill, and that is the end of the Lone Druid, dead for 80 with no buyback and no recuperation here from Team World. They will get Resolution though, that is a huge pick-up to take. If S4 can stay alive and keep No-Tail up and running, then maybe they can hold up this fight, but they've lost too many, they've bled out, and Fly barely keeping out will leave No-Tail high and dry for Kaiser to get a triple kill, but buybacks expended galore there by Team World. Keep them in the game barely. Right? Because Enigma is the aggressor and playing forward, the clockwork has to be like behind this line on this side to cancel back. Because you've got a creep wave here, you've got Lone Druid and Lone Druid here, and then Enigma's in here. I don't care. Tier 3. They've got that permanent push on top lane, much stronger than normal.
Yeah, and take a look at bottom lane.
That's still nasty. Mid lane though. Caught out one. Flies faster, but S4 in with the Black Hole. 2 inside if they've got the clockwork and the tide. Ravage is used, but no one dying from the Dire just yet. They'll force forward. Kaiser falls in the back, but SVG, he's found by Resolution. The Cold Embrace. Just delaying the inevitable. He's going to die here as well as the double tap from Rezo arrives. And Team realize he's not here yet. Let's go and make something else happen.
Yep. They are... It's interesting how fast he decided to travel on bottom. Ana was in position to get more action.
Silence. It's 4 BKBs. Have anything really to throw into the mix here, and this entangle from Ana, holding him in place with a hook shot from SVG catching, but a full staff. Sick double one from OG, keeps S4 at arm's reach, and they've killed Saxit in the back. So much commitment here from Team World to try and kill that one Enigma is going to lose them so much more. Ana chased down by Rezo, BKB's up, and the Savage Roar does absolutely nothing. SVG's buyback into dieback as he's obliterating.
Black Hole that S4 used over. He delayed all of the spells they could use to save out. His team totally ignored the Black Hole and just killed the other two.
Dire's middle barracks.
Army of Eidolon.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
So many Eidolon. Their 4s. Pressured S4 think better to do some damage to the range rack, but it looks like they've got the tower regardless. GG's called. They've got no buyback, so the throne's going to die with the catapults coming in, so Team World tap out. OG put 0 sweep in the series, but definitely more of a fight there in game 2 from